You're listening to Pato's Powerhouse.
Hey everybody, this is Pato. Just wanted to let you know that we have an app now. Yeah, it's for Android, no iPhone yet, but we'll get there. In the meantime, you can listen to Cursory Overload, Pato's Powerhouse, and stuff like that. So download it at ptgpodcast.com, go to the link sections, and soon it'll be in the Google Play Store. See ya!
You're listening to Pato's Powerhouse.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's podcast. This is Pato, thanking you for tuning in because, well, I know you have options. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Let me get that out of the way because, today, actually no, it's still 15 minutes before Thursday here in my part of the world. But in the East Coast, it's already Thursday, so happy Thanksgiving. And I'm just going to say happy Thanksgiving because by the time you listen to this, it probably will be Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving. So I hope you have a good one. Hope you had lots of turkey or whatever it is you want to celebrate with. I think this year we're going to skip the turkey. I don't know what we're doing because, I'm working. Mrs. Pato is working. And, it gets hectic. So I don't know if we feel like we must have a turkey dinner. Maybe we'll hit a Denny's or someplace like that, that usually serves holiday meals. Yeah, but, enough about that. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you are doing great. I hope that, I know this time of year, once the holidays come around, a lot of people get the holiday blues. It's very, very, very sad times for some people. Very sad. And, we don't want that right now. I want you to focus on the fact that, hey, you're alive. You're still kicking. There's still hope. Each and every single day it's a new opportunity to go out there and kick some ass. Oh, that's what I'm saying, Alrighty, so let's see. Other than to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, what was I gonna say? Wow, I had one of those moments where I lost track of thought. Well, what I was gonna say is, even though Thanksgiving is pretty much here, food banks all across the country need your help. And like I said before in a previous podcast, if you have a food bank or organization that helps, people that are struggling, less fortunate than what we are, if you have those places in your area, by all means, help those. Be there for someone, make a difference in someone's life. And if you got a few extra bucks and you want to help St. Mary's Food Bank, that's in my neck of the woods over here, you can go to www.firstfoodbank.org. Or you can go to PTG Podcast and go to the link section, or go to Pato's Powerhouse and then just in the videos and links section, we have a button that redirects you to St. Mary's Food Bank. Now, I'm not affiliated with the food bank. I'm not a spokesperson for them. But like I said, many years ago, I was in need, and I turned to them, and there was food in my household. My kids ate because of St. Mary's Food Bank and the other food bank affiliates, I got that out of the way. $5-10 make a big difference, can feed a lot of people. And like I said before, don't let anything discourage you. Yes, there's a lot of people that abuse the system, but among those people, there is people with legitimate need, and those people need your help. Alrighty, so moving on. Last Cursory Overload episode, we did episode 22. K-Dog and I did a tribute to Stan the Man Lee, which still very sad. I still can't believe that happened, but it's wow. Life goes on. It's not tomorrow's not promised to anyone, so it's important to live life to the fullest and do. Life is short. We have to try to do what we like, And this podcasting thing is something that I enjoy, so I'm having fun with this. Another thing that, what was it? Oh, yeah. I found out that Michael Douglas, and if you don't know who Michael Douglas is, which you should know, come on. He's Kirk Douglas' son. But no, Michael Douglas, he's an actor all on his own. He's one of my favorite actors. I used to watch episodes of Streets of San Francisco when I was a kid, and I think those were reruns by the time I caught them, but anyway, I used to enjoy that. And then there's movies like Falling Down, and of course the Ant-Man movies recently. He's Dr. Hank Pym, or at least that's how my kids know him. So yeah, he's got a new special or a new show on Netflix called The Kaminsky Method. Now, when I shared this with K-Dog, we had a laugh because, well, obviously the name Kaminsky in this other place, totally unrelated, because the show is about a actor who has an acting school and he teaches other aspiring actors, I believe his name in the show is Sandy Kaminsky. And, well, I told K-Dog about it and we laughed because, well, at a place where we worked, I'm just going to say at a place that's totally unrelated, but we had someone that, well, with that similar sounding last name and ran things his way, and basically his method didn't really work for us. And that became the inside joke and we laughed it off. And like I said, it's one of those deals. But back to Michael Douglas's show. I was impressed. It reminded me of the old sitcoms, because they're about half hour long. And it's got this old school feel. And it's not because they're old or anything like that, but the way sitcoms used to be, and it's a fun watch. I like the jokes. I like the humor. So I'm not gonna spoil anything about this show because, well, I want you to watch it. The Kaminsky Method. It's on Netflix. So yeah, check it out. Okay, well. Besides the Kaminsky Method, let's see, what else did I wanted to talk about? Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, wow, don't get old. You start to forget things. I don't know if you noticed at the beginning of the show, I did a little PSA. We have an app for Android right now. We're working on making one for iPhones, but it should be in the Google Play Store soon. We're still working out the details for that. But in the meantime, if you want to try it, if you want to download the app, you can go to pdgpodcast.com and go to the links section and you'll see the file right there. Just download it, put it, and you can listen to Cursory Overload and Pato's Powerhouse on the PDG Podcast app because, well, we figured we want to make it easy for you to get a hold of us. We want you to know that we're just an application away. The old, I'm just a phone call away. We're just an app away. You can download it. You can listen to Cursory Overload. You can listen to Pato's Powerhouse. and we're developing more shows. I've talked to Wrestling Boy, and we're talking about revamping BWR. So that should be fun, especially going to all those shows, watching those shows, and hopefully getting some interviews with the wrestlers and putting and this is independent wrestling here in the Arizona Valley, and introducing them to the world, because I believe some of these people are going to be big, WWE big. But other than that, I just wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. So usually these are bite-sized podcasts, 15, maybe 30 minutes the longest. Today, I think we're going to cut it here because, well, it's just a short Happy Thanksgiving podcast. Check out our app podcast. Watch the Kaminsky Method on Netflix. And no, they're not paying me by any chance. I just liked it that much. It's, I guess you could say I'm a fan, so I'm sharing this with you. And Michael Douglas, like I said, to this younger generation, they might see an old guy, but maybe the fact that he came out in Ant-Man as the Wasp's dad, might give you an incentive to watch it. And for us old school people, well, we grew up watching Michael Douglas in different movies. Wall Street, Falling Down. Falling Down is one of my favorite movies, It's just crazy the way, we'll talk about Falling Down some other time. But in the meantime, I want you all to have an awesome Thanksgiving, awesome holidays. If you're traveling, be safe. If you're working like yours truly, be safe. And what else? Live each day like it's your last one, because it very well could be. Take the time, especially around the holidays, to be with your loved ones. Show them you love them, tell them you love them, because that's the neat junk that makes life worth living. And before I sign off, remember, help if you can, help those less fortunate. Obviously, I always encourage you to help your people and those organizations in your area first. And if you have a few bucks to spare, hey, help St. Mary's out. The links are in pdgpodcast.com or go to firstfoodbank.org. Alrighty then. See ya.